Hey guys, Utah Steve here. Hope everybody's doing alright. Today is unboxing day. I got this package from Amazon. I ordered two things. I know what's inside, but let's go ahead and open it up and show you guys. Got my trusty Mora knife. Very sharp. One-handed no less. Gotta be careful not to cut the contents inside, because both of them can be cut very easily. There we go. All right. Put my knife away. All right. What we have here is the new Outlander Day Pack. Completely folds up inside this. We'll go into detail a little bit in a second. And the Hoser hydration system by Platypus, 3 liter. I've upgraded to this. Excuse my laundry, I'm getting ready for a trip. I've upgraded to this because my last backpacking trip I went on, both the backpack and the 2 liter bladder that I had did not really meet my needs. The backpack that I had ripped. Here's a clip from that hike. So one more thing before I start heading back. This backpack, Walmart, 18 bucks, 15 ounces. Has been pretty sturdy, but this is the first real tough hike I've taken it on, and it did not survive. It did not live up to what it should. Show you what I mean. This pocket here ripped clean open in the back. I couldn't figure out why stuff kept dumping out when I set it down. You know, all my stuff's in there, so I'm gonna have to really pay attention on the way back so I don't lose anything out of that. This would have been one of those good times to have a good sized piece of duct tape. I have one on my hiking poles, and if you'll remember at the beginning of this video, I had them with me. But then I realized I have to film, so I left them in the car. And I wish I hadn't now, because I really could use that duct tape. Fix my glasses too. There is another place where it's pulling away right here, where the back strap meets the bag. It's ripping. So, if you're gonna spend 15 bucks on a day pack, you're gonna get 15 bucks worth of day pack. Sorry, I got gnats in my mouth. Anyway, so future investment, near future investment, will be a much better day pack. I'm going to do some research. And I also ran out of water. So I figured it would really help to have an extra liter of water with me in case things go wrong, and a more reliable day pack. So we'll see. Let's open these up, take a look at them. We'll start with the new Outlander Day Pack. Well, as you can see, it's comes in this little handy kind of, I don't know, suitcase thing. With it has a mesh pocket on the outside. 2 pockets actually in one. This one as well as this one. The zipper is already jacked up. Look at that. Haven't even touched it yet. It's already zipped weird. Let me fix that real quick. Okay, hopefully the lighting is good enough in here. I'm in my room and the kids are watching a show, so I'm just trying to have some privacy here while I do this real quick. Anyway, I fixed the zipper, not a big deal. It was just kind of screwed up right there. Has this pocket as well as an inner pocket, and then it looks like it opens up. So let's open that. Okay, got it unzipped. Here's what's inside. Not a huge pack, but I wasn't going for that. I'm looking for something to do day hikes in. So as you can see, it's a kind of a one-piece unit here. Let's look at the straps. They're very thin. This doesn't feel like it weighs much. My last pack only weighed 15 ounces. So let's weigh this real quick before we go any further and see how much it weighs. A better idea would have been to weigh this while it was still compressed, so it'll teach me to think things through. And we're looking at roughly 9 ounces. It's moving a little because I'm moving a little. So 9 ounces for the new Outlander Day Pack. So this is pretty cool. This is the outside pouches. These are the outside pouches, I can talk, that I showed you when it was folded up. And then the rest of the pouch actually becomes part of the body of the pack as well. We have 2 mesh water bottle holders on the outside. We have a pocket here. Of course, these 2 pockets. This zips open, and we have a space for a water bladder right here. Does not have the support strap that holds it up, but we'll see how it does anyway. This material is very tent-like. I'd say it's a nylon, maybe ripstop. Pretty roomy inside. Let's go ahead and open this and this and see if they... Oh, this isn't a zipper. This is just part of the pouch. So let's go ahead and open this and see how much room's in that pocket. Okay, as you can see, it's a very small pocket for just necessities in there, and then the main pocket with the divider for the water bladder, and that's about it. That's about all there is to it with the 2 mesh side pockets. I'm going to go ahead and piece this together the best I can and figure it out real quick. And looking at the back side, the straps have these little pockets in them as well. So you've got these little pockets to put whatever you might need in there, a little tool or something, like a multi-tool, something you might need to grab readily. And also these clips on the side to hold water bottles. Now, one thing I've noticed is it does not have a sternum strap. There's no waist strap, which is okay, but the sternum strap part kind of bugs me. However, I can find one on Amazon for about $4. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to get on Amazon and find me a good sternum strap for this. Hopefully I can get it here in the next couple of days and have this ready to go. Okay, so here we have it all zipped up. This is the outside pouch that we started with. It opens up to those 2 inner pouches that I've showed you. It's nothing too exciting, just a couple of straps. And just by way of putting it all back together, all you do is, here's the back or the front, any way you want to look at it. And you fold this flap over, the whole thing will fold down into this. Hang on one sec. And as you can see, it just kind of stuffs inside itself, and then you bring the zippers up on either side, or however you want to do it. And the quick zip. There we go. Next time I make a video, I need to remember to use my tripod. What's the matter, Mongo? Mongo's complaining this is his spot. Anyway, and that's it. It just a neat little carry bag that it folds itself into. I would say it comes in it, but it doesn't. It's actually part of the pack, so pretty cool. So a very basic day pack, weighing 6 ounces less than my other one was that ripped. So hopefully this will meet my needs. This is just a preview, of course. I'm going to take this. I'm about to leave for California, so I'm going to take this with me and use it in California at the beach and whatnot and make video there. Even though I'm Utah Steve and I usually do outdoorsy type videos, I still want to test this where I can, when I can. So I'm going to use this in California quite a bit and touch bases with you on how I think it performs. Now let's move on to the Platypus 3-liter Hoser hydration system. As you can see, this is really large compared to what I'm used to using. I usually use the 2-liter, so it looks like it fills up right there, and the hose itself screws on right here. It's got a nice little handy clip to clip to your pack. And there's the bite piece, at the mouthpiece, I don't know what you call that, right there at the end. So let's go ahead and put some water in this and see how it holds up. Okay guys, here we are all filled up, 3 liters of water. This material that it's made of is very thick, very sturdy. And I've sealed this, no leaks whatsoever. Everything looks good. Just for comparison's sake, here's the Ozark Trail Walmart brand 2-liter bottle, 2-liter bladder that I was using. by comparison. One thing I've noticed already, you can see how much more this holds, how much bigger it is. But one thing I've noticed already is filling this thing up through that, I lose a lot of water just trying to put the lid on. With this, very simple. Just ran it under the tap, let it fill up this way, screwed the lid on, no leaks. But when I try to screw the lid on this, I tend to push on the bag and it makes all the water come out. So this has held up really well for how cheap it was. This was, oh, I want to say $10 at Walmart. And the Platypus I bought for $23. This was 23 bucks. And by the way, the Daypack over there, that was $22. So between the two, I spent about 40 bucks. Just something I can go day hiking in. I'm certainly not going to use that little thing for an overnight bag, but I think it'll work great as a day pack. One other thing I noticed about the difference between these two is this bite valve that comes with the Ozark Trails one is very difficult to use. Doesn't open real wide. I didn't realize it until I had a better one, really. I've already tried this, and it's amazing how much water comes out. I don't know if you can see that, but it really opens up and it quenches your thirst quite readily. Where this is really a struggle to draw water through. It barely opens up. Just really has always been difficult to work with. I've also had to replace this a couple of times in the last year that I've had this, so I'm excited to use this one. Everything about it so far I just love. Holds more water, easier to fill. The bite piece is very easy. You just push down a little and you get plenty of water. Handy little clip that comes with it. Just overall, I'm very happy with this, and Platypus has some really good reviews online. So let's go ahead and put this in, see how well it fits inside our day pack. Okay, here's our slot for our bladder. It's not easy to do one-handed. Probably could have used my tripod, but I didn't think about it. So bear with me. Let me cinch this down in there. Okay, you can see it fits in there nicely. In fact, it's just right. Up to here, all the way down to the bottom. It's in there nice and snug. Now, one thing I've noticed that I didn't check for when I bought this, but it is kind of inexpensive and not a huge deal. There's no outlet hole anywhere in these seams for the tube. So what we'll do to remedy that is we'll just zip it up till the tube is sticking out. You know, zip both sides here to here, have the tube sticking out, clip it onto my strap, and we'll use it that way. Not a huge deal at all. I don't have a problem with that. Have to say this is a much stronger material than my orange Walmart pack that I tore after one heavy use and several small uses. So I'm definitely not going to overload this. It doesn't have that much storage space, but for a day hike it'll meet my needs, you know, to carry snacks and first aid and water. Really is all I need for a day hike. But we're going to break this bad boy in. When I get back from Cali, we're going to hike Bald Mountain. We're going to also hike something local here in Ogden called Lewis Peak. Bald Mountain, by the way, is in the High Uinta Mountains. Just some day hike stuff that's fun to do and has beautiful views. And many other hikes to come as well. So that's about it. That's the Platypus 3-liter Hoser and the new Outlander Day Pack. Total price about 45 bucks for both. I got them through Amazon Prime, so 2 days they were here and free shipping. So I don't know what it would cost you if you don't have Amazon Prime, but trust me, it's worth it to have Amazon Prime because you always get items in 2 days and you always have free shipping. Pretty cool. So there you have it. Thanks for joining me. I'm Utah Steve. Feel free to like, comment, share, and subscribe. I really appreciate the new subscribers. I'm looking forward to more, and I hope this video has been enjoyable to watch. Let me know if you have any suggestions, and I'm open to constructive criticism as well. So we'll talk to you later.